What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Yeti Express DFS podcast presented to you by Draft Dashboard. Remember, you can try out all the tools I use in this video 30 days for $1 by clicking my link in the comments section or by clicking my link in the description. We always have that available, 30 days for $1. It's a great little Christmas gift to yourself. Try out everything 30 days for $1. Here's a cheat sheet for today. I'm going to be looking at FanDuel today. Going back to my old roots over on FanDuel. I'll have some DraftKings lineups too, but we'll look at both. But I'm going to play a little bit more on FanDuel, I think, for the remainder of the season. I've had a little bit more success over there recently. So we'll get into the NBA. Here's a cheat sheet for today. Just give everybody a quick look at that. I'll get into the position optimizer. So I'm looking at FanDuel now. So you're going to have to roster 2 at every position and then 1 center. First guy up that I like is going to be... It's going to be Jalen Brunson at 6K. Price is kind of where it should be. But his usage is really, really high. And he has... basically just taken over almost all of Luka's numbers except for the scoring. Next up I have Seth Curry on the same team. He's only 4,100, so it really kind of opens up the rest of your lineups if you go cheap here at point guard by playing Curry and Brunson. They close together in that game as well, so they'll see time together on the floor at the same time. Won't be necessarily staggering their minutes. Shooting guard. I paid up at shooting guard today. I went with Drew Holiday. I'm a big Timberwolves fan, as some of you may know. If not, well, now you know. I am a huge Timberwolves fan. I live in Minnesota, so that is kind of my teams are all from Minnesota. But the Timberwolves do not play defense, and Drew Holiday's got a good price tag, 8,200. He's going to play heavy minutes until he's traded. There's talk about him being traded, but they want top dollar for him. So this is kind of a showcase scenario for him. Didn't have the greatest game yesterday and still ended up with 45. So it just tells you how good he is. Then I added Andrew Wiggins. He's got a good price tag on him with or without Cat. If Cat plays, obviously some of my stuff will be different. I probably won't get to Wiggins. And a center that we'll talk about later. I don't think Cat's going to play. I think they're just going to be cautious with him. Let's have to kind of wait and see. He does have a sprained ankle and a sprained knee, so sounds like not something that you want your 7-footer to be running around with. But we'll wait and see on that. Just wanted to talk about it quick. Then at small forward, I went with Pascal Siakam. I seem to play him quite a bit. He just does everything, especially for a site like FanDuel where it's more important with the blocks and the steals and the doing every aspect, getting rebounds, assists, and scoring. I think he just fits really good here. Detroit, in terms of pace, is actually kind of a little bit of a pace down spot for him right here. As you can see, that's possessions per game, so they run about 98 possessions a game, where Toronto runs about 101. Defensively, though, they don't match up all that well. Blake Griffin is going to probably play in this game, but he's banged up, so not really worried about Siakam getting beat up by Blake Griffin, even if he's healthy. But now that he's banged up, I even like it more. Then I went with Tobias Harris. I gotta find him. He was the guy that just kind of fit for me. He's got a 5 value projection at 7,400 against Miami. Grades out okay. 20th defensively against the position, 6th defensively overall. So, yeah, Tobias just kind of fit for me. Power forward, I really like Kevin Love. He's only 7,100. He's just too cheap if he's going to play minutes. He's got 50 a point upside. I mean, he doesn't get a lot of blocks and steals, but he's gonna get scores and he's gonna score the ball and get rebounds. His minutes have been there in close games. I expect this to be a close game against Charlotte. I think Cleveland's like a 3.5-point favorite. So unless we get news that Kevin Love's going to be on some kind of minutes restriction or that he's traded, Kevin Love looks pretty good on FanDuel, 7,100. Then I went and grabbed Jaren Jackson Jr. This is a guy that a lot of people either love him or they hate him, and I kind of really like him because when I play him, he doesn't get 4 fouls, and when other people play him, he gets 4 fouls in 4 minutes. So it seems to be kind of the guy that works out for me when I play him. Now that I said that, he'll be in foul trouble and play like 16 minutes tonight and be horrible. But Jaren Jackson Jr., decent matchup here against Oklahoma City. It's a little bit of a pace down spot, $7K price. Their defense is decent against the position. He probably won't be super chalky. Our ownership is not out yet, so we don't know that. But and then at center, I'm gonna assume that Cat's out, so I'm gonna play Gorgie Jane. But if Cat's in, then obviously I will switch stuff up quite a bit. Be looking somewhere else at center and probably somewhere else at shooting guard. But there you have it. There's our video for today. We'll get into the lineup optimizer, and it'll spit out our exact lineup here. And there you have it on FanDuel. Seth Curry, Jalen Brunson, Drew Holiday, Andrew Wiggins, Tobias Harris, Pascal Siakam, Kevin Love, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Gorgie Jane. I will say that this is a lineup that I will only be playing if Karl Anthony Towns is out. That has a big difference to do with me. We just added a new tool, it looks like. I haven't seen this yet, but GPP and cash. It's kind of cool. I'll have to play around with that next time I get on here. DraftKings be a little different, I'm sure. Similar plays. I haven't really looked over here. I probably would just ignore a guy like Tobias Harris over here. He just doesn't do enough for me. I'd want to get to a guy like Wiggins, assuming that people are in and out. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys have a great Christmas. I will be out for the next week. I will be out of town. And then I will hammer out after Christmas more videos. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you're new to the channel. Thanks for being here. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to try out all the tools I just used in this video, you can do so 30 days for $1 by clicking my link in the description below and or the comment section below. Have a great day and good luck.